Hi, my beautiful sunnies. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to change your Sims 4 loading screen Plumbob to whatever Plumbob you like. So as you can see here, I have just the standard normal bright green loading screen Plumbob, and I'm going to show you how to change that to whatever Plumbob you would like. So first thing that we're going to do is exit out of our game. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to Google and just type in Sims 4 loading screen Plumbob override or replacement, and you're just going to want to find the one you want. So right here I have some options that are some of my favorites. We have this glitter Plumbob recolor by Pinkish World over on Patreon. This one's really nice. My personal favorite are these ones right here by Sim Beauty Guru, and I absolutely love these. This is the like the coffee collection, and I really love these as well. There's also these ones by Pinkish World. We have a sage green one, a blue one, a pink one, and a beige one. My personal favorite is probably the sage green one. I really love the beige one too. I love this whole set. Pinkish World is one of my favorite creators, and yeah, I love this set so much as well. Another very aesthetic set. And it gives you more of like the colors if you don't want the glittery ones. And you're going to want to make sure when you look up a Plumbob replacement that you make sure that they are the loading screen Plumbob replacements, and that you don't accidentally download ones that are meant for your actual Plumbob in the Sims game, that, you know, the Plumbob that's above your Sims head. You want to make sure that you actually get the loading screen Plumbob, because I do believe you can get a Plumbob for your Sims like over their head in game, but I haven't done that. I don't really feel like I need to do that. I might do that later, but I don't really play with the Plumbob over my Sims head when I can. I do have a mod now that takes the Plumbob away, because I do think the Plumbob just gets in the way, so I don't really mess with that. So yeah, when you look up Plumbob overrides and replacements and recolors, make sure you're getting one that says it's for the loading screen. And you want to make sure you read through, because I'm not sure what kind of loading screen background you actually have, but you want to make sure you read through and see if the Plumbob will work for that, because some of them will say that they only work with like the original loading screens, or like they're not updated for whatever reason. So you do want to make sure that it will potentially work with yours, but there's only one way to try out, and that's just to download it and see if it works. So I went ahead and downloaded. You're just going to go down here to where this says download, and you're going to either download all of them or just whatever one you want. I went ahead and downloaded all of them because I like changing out my backgrounds and Plumbobs, and like mixing and matching, and kind of just creating just my own little, you know, background and Plumbob together. I like, you know, changing them out once in a while. So I went ahead and downloaded all of them. And you can just download whichever ones you want. There's more than just these. These are just my personal favorites. These are kind of glittery. And then these, of course, are very aesthetic and neutral, and, you know, very like coffee-like, which is what I like. Okay, so once you've downloaded your Plumbobs of choice, you're going to want to make sure you only pick one of them at a time. You cannot have more than one, because obviously, you know, you can only have one Plumbob in your game at a time. So you can put them in a separate folder on your desktop or wherever that says like extra Plumbob recolors for the loading screen. Just be specific. So just to kind of help you stay organized. So you can go ahead and make a folder for your spare Plumbobs, but you're going to want to pick the one that you want. And then all you're going to do is go to documents. So you're going to go to your computer, go to documents. You're going to go to electronic arts, the Sims 4 mods. And then I'm not very organized with my mods folder. I do the best that I can, but you're going to go and just either drag it into your mods folder, or you're going to go and make a separate folder for the Plumbob, so you can easily, you know, switch it in and out with other ones. So right here, I have one that just says backgrounds, because this is for like my cast background, my loading screen background, and my main menu background override. So I'm going to take the one I want, which is the silver pink Plumbob, and I'm just going to drag it into my mods folder, and that is it. So you're just going to pick the one you want, drag it in, and like I said, try to stay as organized as possible so it's easy to switch in and out with other ones if you would like to do that in the future. That's all you're going to do, is just drag it into your mods folder as if it was any other mod. And then we're going to close all this out, and then we're going to load back into our game, and then you will see that our Plumbob should be changed from the bright green to whatever Plumbob you like better. It can go with your loading screen. It can just see, there you go. And now we have this beautiful, just way more aesthetic looking Plumbob, and this one works with my background. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. It's super, super easy, super, super simple. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and let me know if you try this out and if it works and what Plumbob you chose, because there are quite a bit out there, and I love seeing what people come up with and how they make their games look aesthetic and so, so cute. So yeah, guys, thank you so, so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.